torch.
You know, comes in handy.
Yep.
Some of these fire starter logs, that's what we usually use. They don't always catch fire with just the paper because some of them set in my truck and they're got wet over time. So if it don't start with just the burning the paper down like it's supposed to, then I'll just use the torch and torch it. And
yeah, and our children love that blowtorch a little too much.
yeah.
All right, we're just gonna wait to make a fire so we can let it die back down again, so we can
coals so we can
do our pie iron today. Zoomy time. Zoomy time. Go Hazy. So we're going to be testing one of our outdoor cooking preps, and that is a pie iron. We actually have two. We have one that's double. It's a double portion, so you can do 2 things at a time. And then after Christmas, we went to Walmart. In the camping section, they had their pie irons on sale, so we got another single one, which works perfectly because when we go camping, sometimes one of our daughters comes with us, and so it's good. We have 3 different, we're able to cook 3 different things at one time. So I've got this little nifty pie iron cookbook that I got on Amazon, I believe. And so for the first recipe we're going to be doing 3 today. You want to start yourself a fire, then let the fire die down, so you're just working with coals. We're going to be doing the potato pancakes. If you've ever been to La Madeleine and had their potato galette, it's like a really elevated, loaded hash brown. So we're putting green onions. Oh, we've got hold on, I'm all over the place. We're using one of these guys for our hash browns, okay? And then we're gonna put some green onion, some cheese, some regular onion, an egg, and this recipe calls for bacon, but because my daughter's a vegetarian, we're gonna just omit the meat. But anyway, so stick around and we'll get started on that. All right, let the assembling begin. Here's our little double pie iron. Hazel, are you gonna help us today? You gonna help us with this? So you think we're gonna get around to making all 3 recipes we were gonna do right now, or are we just gonna do the one? Okay. All right, because I know those hash browns make enough to feed an army. Yeah. Oh, so with the hash browns, I'm sure most of my prepper people know that you've got to rehydrate these first. So we put some warm water in there, and I think it needs to sit about 30 minutes or so. Did you already dump it into the bowl?
Yeah.
Put that with our egg.
The egg and that's a mixture of smoked salt,
okay,
cumin, and garlic seasoning. That's kind of our favorites.
Absolutely.
So we go with that, and then I'll do some dehydrated hot chive. Ooh.
Now you have chive tonic water.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, put some onion in there. Let's
throw
some onion for mine.
Onion, and then I don't know if the recipe book is not terribly clear. I don't know if we're supposed to use shredded cheese or if it matters if we just tear that piece of cheese up. And okay, so you just give it all a good mix.
Yeah, this might make 2 of those. Oh, baby.
All right.
I'm gonna use some bacon up to grease it. I don't know if you guys have tried this, but it is absolutely fantastic to fry with.
It just gives it a whole elevated smoky flavor.
Alright guys, I'm going to just layer this on each side. Oh, you know what, if I can put it back together.
What do you mean?
I got to flip it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, how you going to do that?
I'll figure it out.
We're winging it kind of people. I don't know if you figured that out yet, but...
Almost fit it all in there.
Uh-oh, except we got half of our ingredients blowing all over the place.
I'll throw a piece of cheese in
there. You go. This will be interesting. Yeah, this is going to take some skill. Oh, you got it.
Throw it on the fire.
All right, now our recipe book did not tell us how long to do this. Do we need to flip it, or you think it'll cook on both?
Flip it. Nah, flip
All right. So we had a little bit of leftover potato mixture, and we're going to go ahead and put it in this little guy here. This is the one that we got from Walmart after Christmas. What was it, like $10 or $5?
It came with a skewer thing.
Oh, it came with a skewer for your, toasting marshmallows or hot dogs. So let's go ahead and use this up. So he is flipping the first one after 3 minutes. Hazel's just being so good, just patiently waiting. You want some of this potato? You don't like all that smoke blowing in your face, do you, babe? Hazel, I love you. Okay, so we're just gonna check this out. This has been 3 minutes on each side. Oh, it looks like the top is sticking.
Ooh, it's hot.
Why is it sticking to the...
I don't know, I put grease on it.
Is it because it's not done?
No, they're already done, pretty much. They're hot. We need to put on a little bit more.
So we are looking up recipes online because, like I said, this pie iron book, it just says cook them on both sides till they're done. Well, so we're looking up, because those clearly weren't done. Some recipes say do it 15, 20 minutes. It's just going to be a trial and error, but definitely 6 minutes is not long enough. Based on first impressions of this thing, I would say Corey is not a fan of the pie iron. He said he'd rather just cook in a cast iron skillet. I told him, well, it's not like a microwave. You can't just put it in and it's done within a couple of minutes. But I would say maybe this is more recreational, like something fun to do with your kiddos or something like that. It definitely is going to take some time. Even if you use a cast iron skillet over a fire, I mean, it's not going to be done within a couple of minutes. But he's not a fan. I'm still keeping an open mind on. But of course, he's the one over there doing all the work while I'm sitting here watching him, hanging out with Hazel. But yeah, just based on first impressions, this is not a prep that he cares for. Okay, how's it looking now? It's looking a little better, but it still looks like we lost the top.
Burnt.
Yeah, we may have burned it. So trial and error. This was our first time using it.
Oh, you know what too? I forgot to season them like a cast iron pan. That's probably a lot of
dang.
It.
Oh, really? If you don't season it, it's going to make it stick?
Yeah, you got to season them.
Well, you put oil on it, though.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do that and just let it cook by itself for a while.
Oh, my bad.
That's probably what it is.
Okay, so that's probably our screw up, not the pie iron.
Oh, look. Yeah, okay. It almost did it.
Okay, and I thought I was recording. That's the downfall to when the sun is just shining in my eye. I think I'm recording when I'm not, and when I'm not recording, or I think I'm not recording, I am.
Yeah.
But anyway, so one of the things I was saying, even if we used a cast iron skillet over the oven and to make hash browns, that requires constant stirring and turning. But with this, if you do it right, then you can just go set it on the coals and forget about it for 10 minutes, come back and check on it. So yeah, that is a plus side to the pie iron. And I thought we were going to get to do the other two recipes, but because this took so long and we're going to go drive around in town before it starts raining, we're just going to do the hash browns for today. So we will be back for a taste test. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Again, this would all be in one piece if we did it the right way. Let me see what it tastes like. It tastes just like a potato galette from La Madeleine. What do you think, babe?
Oh, I'm good.
Good. Just make sure you season your pie iron.
Yeah.
So I think these are absolutely delicious, and I would make these again. Mainly because when I say I'll make it again,
Exactly.
he'll make it again.
I got this great idea.
While I'm sitting there dictating. But anyway, these are so good, and you can taste the smokiness of being cooked over the fire. So now that you got a little food in you and you're not as grumpy as before, he's upset because he fell today and like face planted because he was on his phone.
Life on film.
Hey, at least I didn't post that.
Yeah.
But
you
anyway,
would have.
No, I erased it, I promise. But anyway, so what would you use the pie iron again?
Yeah,
We
we'll use
season
it
it?
after we season it. Should make some good things.
Okay.
Not every time. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. That's true, but it's more, I would look at it as something fun to do with kiddos and grandkids, just to give you something to do when you're out camping. So I hope you give this a try. Let us, all this smoke is flying in between us. So hope y'all are doing well. Have a good one. Bye.